Want to talk a little bit now about local SEO and in particular your website layout. So there are some very important things related to how your page looks online, how the structure of it goes. And in reality, this is kind of what you want, and this is the way that we build sites for our clients. You have your home page, which obviously is at the top, and then we have what's called silo pages. So I'll show you an example of these. Then we have children pages and maybe sub-children pages even of those. But this is a really good way of how to build out a website correctly that's really going to resonate well with Google. And I'll give you an example. So our client, Sunshine Drapery, they're having, I guess you could tell, they're having an anniversary sale right now. But their top silo pages are actually pretty much the same as their navigation. And you can actually see these little down arrows that there's a drop down under here. And these pages that drop down under here are actually sub pages of all of these. So we have all of these different what we call silo pages, and then we might have sub pages underneath each of those. So if we were to look at, let's click the showrooms button, for example, which is their locations page. So this is sunshinedrapery.com/locations, and we can see that they have a couple different locations. So this is their main location page. And then if we want to find out more about, let's say, Chesterfield, then that would be a child page. So you can see this exact structure kind of taking place. And in this case, there's probably no reason for a sub-child page in this example. But we can see home page, locations page, and then each location has its own page as well. And this works really well for Google My Business as well, because you can build multiple profiles if you have multiple locations. Getting a little off track there, but same thing for what we call city pages. And city pages are huge when it comes to not only ranking for St. Louis in this example, but starting to build pages that are specific to different municipalities around St. Louis. So in this case, Kirkwood, Missouri. So if somebody in Kirkwood types in window treatments, Kirkwood, Missouri, this page just went up. But within a short amount of time from now, if not already, they're going to rank number one for that phrase because no other company's doing it. Then you multiply that by other locations and start building out these city pages in a little bit more in depth. Now, these city pages need to be unique. They need to have content related to landmarks, maybe even events. I mean, we can see here, Community of Kirkwood, home of the St. Louis Community College and the Magic House Museum. So we mentioned some things in the area. Every one of these pages has unique content. It's all pretty similar content, but it is unique because Google does have something called the duplicate content penalty, which is basically going to penalize a page if that exact content already exists on another page. Even to say, I'm going to make a page for Arnold, Missouri, and just go in here and change the words from Kirkwood to Arnold, that's not going to fly. That's going to be pegged as duplicate content. So not something we want to happen. So this structure is very important to how you build out your website, especially for the search engines. Typically the blue here, silo pages, these are your main navigation area products. And then we got blinds and shades. And then we have Roman shades. And then we have wood blinds, and then we have faux wood blinds. So, that's kind of how it should be built out.